guys, we're looking at BackTrack 5 again. It's Linux Talks, and you probably already know what we're looking at if you've worked with this system before, or you're a security enthusiast, or a new hacker trying to butt out. So this is BackTrack 5. This is the kind of the prerequisite, or the OS that eventually turned into Kali Linux, and I have a review on that, the newest Kali Linux tutorial, if y'all look at that after this. But this is what was before Kali Linux. The new Kali Linux is built off of this. It has the newest software, the newest desktop environment, newest features, new GUI, so that's nice. So we'll look at BackTrack. I haven't fully installed it yet, so when you first start up BackTrack, this is what you'll get. So just right here, without looking at the application so far, we have our logout switch user button right here. We have our simple calendar. We have an email system, so if you connect your email, you can just get email pop-ups on your desktop. We have our laptop battery, the basic stuff. Over here we have our different workspaces. So say you have a terminal open on one end, you can go switch to a different workspace if you're working on multiple stuff. And here's the terminal. I like how it has the little bit of the transparency. It makes it look a little bit better. So one thing that I have seen with BackTrack though is it doesn't make you create a new user. So, but when running root, you have to make sure you be careful working around the OS, or you could end up running into problems or such. So I'd recommend creating a user, just a default user, and then you can give it admin privileges if you put in a password. Because if you just give it root, you could end up changing something on the OS level and just messing everything up and corrupting stuff. So I recommend, I've used root on Kali Linux, just straight root for a year. I didn't really have that many problems, but it's just safer to go and make your own user. So the last button right here is to restore hidden windows, or you can view the desktop. So that's pretty cool. So we'll look at the application. So it has a little applications menu. As you know, the Kali Linux uses the GNOME desktop environment. This does not. So we have a places thing. So we have we can see the folder, the computer, desktop. We'll look at the file tree, or the file viewer right here. So you can view root, desktop, and you can create your home directory and all of that. So that's pretty cool. And you can even connect to your network and all of that. So it's not a huge file viewer, but it's still nice. Keep in mind that BackTrack is pretty old, and they've made newer stuff. But we're just going back to look. It's cool that they have Terminator. Terminator's a big terminal emulator that's very popular and has a lot of built-in features. So what comes installed: dictionary, keep note. I'm surprised LibreOffice isn't installed, or OpenOffice. We have sound recorder. We have Wine. That's pretty cool that it already has Wine installed. It has Etherrape. I even have a tutorial on how to use Etherrape to watch take a look at your network if you want to look at that. It has HTOP. Oh, that's really cool. You can use this to look at system processes. F9 to kill it. So that's pretty cool. And then now let's take a look at the different hacking tools. So it uses Firefox as its web browser, and has Nmap for if you want to do some port scanning. So we'll look at the BackTrack section, and then you have different little levels. So we'll look at vulnerability assessment. We'll look at exploitation tools. So if you go there, then you can see the different things. Like it opens up the network, and then you have Cisco attacks, fast track attacks, Metasploit, framework, which is very popular. We'll open that up real quick. MSF console, and it opens that up for you. Give it a second to load. Metasploit is good for creating hacks and exploits if you want to get into a computer. You can do everything from viewing through the camera, shutting the computer down, stealing stuff, all kinds of stuff. So while that boots up, we didn't run it as root. So while it creates that first initialize, we'll look at some of the other things. So we have, as you can see, we have network exploitation, we have some web exploitation, wireless, social engineering, Arduino stuff, which is pretty cool. It even has things like reverse engineering or RFID tools, just packed full of tools for exploitation. It has Apache, MySQL, SSH stuff. So it's pretty cool. They have all this installed, so you're not going to try to install this so you can, if you're security, you're in R&D for computers, or you're just a hacker in your mom's basement. This is great OS to start learning about some good software. So here's Metasploit. Metasploit is made by, I think it's R7. Yeah, R7, and you can do different things. As you can see up here, there's over 927 exploits, 250 payloads. That's crazy. You can see some of the commands right here through the help, but you can even connect to Android phones and exploit stuff through that. So this is the basic review on BackTrack 5. Thanks for watching. See you next time.